Yo, what's going on? It's another day. I'm just trying to live my life. And today I just wanted to talk about intermittent fasting, how to get rid of that dad bod. And, you're busy, with the kids all day long and then trying to work from home, trying to juggle the two. And, by the time nighttime comes, you are beat, you exhausted. The last thing you're trying to do is work out. And shit, I know exactly how that feels. I've been there, done that. And there's an easier way. And it's not as complicated as they make it out to be. Like, they even try to make it seem like it's so expensive to lose weight, and it really ain't the case. Yes, to be healthy and to buy better products in life, it's going to be more pricier, of course. That's just how life works. But there still are ways to lose weight and get results. And it's a lot simpler than we even realize, and it's intermittent fasting. And it's a game changer. Once I learned it, it changed my life for good. And it's definitely a life changer, and it's a game changer because you start getting results, you start shedding weight, and you think the less you eat, you feel like you're starving yourself. That's what they make you think, but you're not starving yourself. You're actually giving your body time to heal. When we're constantly eating 3 meals a day, some people eat 6 small meals a day, snacking in between. Like, you got to think about it. When are you giving your body time to relax? When are you giving your body time to heal? When you don't eat, you're actually giving your body time to heal. And it's proven facts. It's science. And it's a reason why everywhere in the world, whether it's religion or, culture, whatever the case may be, everywhere around the world, somebody is celebrating or, practicing fasting in some sort of manner. And it can't be that bad for you if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have been fasting for centuries. It's been a thing. And, there's so many ways to it. You gotta really train your brain. It's gonna take a lot of mental toughness. And, I have a book that's gonna discuss all of that if anybody's interested. But it's gonna discuss all the details about how, it's gonna be a big shift that you're gonna have to make mentally. It's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to retrain your brain the way you think and stuff like that. You're gonna have to, tell yourself and convince yourself, hey, I'm not hungry. My body's healing. And you need to just have the mental strength to really pull through it, because it's not as easy as it seems, especially the first week. That's gonna feel like torture. Like, that's the hardest week. But once you get through that, then it becomes a lot easier. Then the longer and longer you do it, you realize you have control. It's a mental thing. You can control when you eat and when you're not. And for me, I've been losing weight, I've been shedding, my face is clearing up, and I'm getting results. And it's the first time I did the intermittent fasting, man, I went all the way down to my high school weight and even lost less weight than that. And it's definitely something that I learned that I want to put people on. I mean, y'all see Luka Doncic, summer 25. I don't know how he's going to be later in the year, but he's been lean. And a lot of that is because of intermittent fasting. Like, you can't sleep on it, man. It's a game changer. And I feel like a lot of people actually do know about it. So those who know, they know. But there's others who are clueless and have no idea. And that's what I want to teach y'all, tell y'all, because I didn't have the keys before. I feel like I had the keys now, and I want to help guide y'all, put you on the right direction, because, it really is a lifestyle change. And like I said, you're not only just losing weight, you're actually healing your body and giving your body time to heal. And I'm saying my book is gonna help you guys guide through everything. And it's all about having the strength and the mental willpower, though. Being able to really control your hunger. That's when you realize that you were capable of anything. Once you can learn how to control your hunger, then you're really capable of anything and stuff like that. So you really got to stick through it. But I promise you, if you actually do it correctly, because there are ways to not get the right nutrients, not get the right minerals. There are certain things that you can do. And my book is going to discuss exactly what I did, what works for me and what worked for me. And I'm telling you, if you just stick with it, you don't need to eat 3 times a day. You only need to eat 2 times a day, even 1 time a day, 1 to 2 times a day. And you'll get results just by that, just by, naturally cutting out the calories, by eating less. But now it's like sometimes I don't even feel like I'm hungry for 3 meals a day. You know, I'm perfectly fine eating twice a day, but sometimes, these days I'm only eating once a day. So, the more you practice fasting, um, you'll learn. The easier it starts to get, and the more your body starts to change, and you'll be making changes for the better. And not only do you feel changes in your body healing, you start feeling like you have energy. Like suddenly you have energy, your inflammation is going down. What's it called? You have clarity, you have mental clarity. Man, it's like really slept on, I feel like. And a lot of people are sleeping on it. And I feel like you really need to really get on it, because you really will get some good results, and you can lose like 15-20 pounds in 30 days. No lie, on some easy stuff, you really can lose 15 to 20 pounds if you really stick with it and do it the right way. But a lot of it may be just water weight, but if you continue going along the path, you will continue to get the results. It's all about having the mental willpower, as I keep saying. But my book is going to discuss everything. It's going to have the recipes to my success, and it will help guide you guys in the right direction. So I really look forward for it coming out soon, and I'll see y'all next time. Salute. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe below, by the way. Salute.